differently abled, differently.
The impact of war is still felt long after it has ended. Other than death, those who are lucky to see another day are left with a mark, whether visible or invisible. Let's get to hear what people have to say on that.
Violence is not an avenue of resolution. You do not use war as part of conflict resolution. There's always other avenues that you can pursue in terms of dialogue and all that. And I feel that it's it's a very sad state of affairs whereby you have people engaging in war and governments are pumping a lot of resources, and it's really bad. Yeah, and the people who are fueling this violence are people who are benefiting from it. Yeah, because violence is not, because if you hear the cost of all these things, it's not even worth it. It's not worth any life getting lost. Yeah, because a lot of people have been maimed, some of them have been killed. It leaves an indelible mark, a very negative one, even in the families that are involved in this saga. Yeah, so we might look at it on a very different picture where we are, because there's no violence here. The violence is in Gaza? Yeah, the people who are being killed, or the families of the people who've been killed, are the ones who are feeling it the most. Yeah, and it leaves a very serious injury, because sometimes someone has been maimed. They are there. Hospital bills is crazy. The country is unstable. The world economy has shrinked, like you've heard from the government. It is affecting even the world economy.
Vita si nzuri duniani. Vita sikiwa bahari, hakuna usalama. Na tena vile uchumi wa hilo taifa inasoroteka, watu wengi wanakufa. Watu wanapoteza maisha yao, biashara zinaharibika. Kuna mambo mengi sana yanachangia, yani vita sikiingia zinachangia. Na hata soldiers wenyewe wanakufa, wanapoteza maisha yao. Unajua soldiers pia ni wazazi, wako na watoto, wako na mabibi. Sasa wengine mabibi na watoto wanawachwa, watoto wanakuwa yatima, na wamama wanakuwa wajane wengi. Kwa hivyo vita si nzuri kutokea. Afadhali tuombe usalama uingie.
In most cases, the children get to suffer. And whether we like it or not, women and children are the most affected. And in this case, we talk about also the soldiers who go to war. They are also affected in cases such as their self-esteem gets to go low, because you cannot fight the same as you used to do. People will not view you in the same way as they used to view you before.
Any war cannot bring any good to any country or any person involved. So the war is not good, my take. The war is not good, and the fact that soldiers are getting injured, at the same time some of them are living, they're disabled differently. I can't say there is anything good about the war.
Patriotism is something that needs to cut across. It doesn't mean that if you are patriotic, it means that you not only defend your country, but you should also have some humanity left in you.
They didn't sign a death certificate. It is a contract they signed. They are willing to fight for their country's safety. So, yes, in as much as they are fighting for their country's safety, death is not something that you should say that someone should die because he's working under death circumstances. So, yes, they are soldiers. And they are meant to protect their territories. They are meant to protect their people.
Nchi inaweza kuwa imeendelea, wewe ni tajiri sana, umekuwa na mali, lakini vita sikiingia sinaweza haribu mali hiyo kwa sekunde moja na kuleta maisha ya watu chini. Hata kama walikuwa wanaendelea, walikuwa mabilionea, wamekuwa nini, sasa unakuwa disabled kabisa. Kwa hivyo vita si kitu mzuri kwa uchumi, si kitu mzuri kwa via ya kibinadamu, si nzuri kwa maisha ya watu, tuseme hivyo. Kama kawaida si nzuri kabisa.
I'm a soldier and I believe in our country. I believe in fighting for your country is not bad. It is a good thing. You stand in and fight. So what can be done better at this point, if there is any intervention that can come in? You remember the happenings of the First World Wars and the Second. If there is any positive intervention that can be done by the international community to thwart the effects that are coming in, then I think it should be employed.
Disability comes in many forms, such that if I'm affected physically, from spiritually, and even emotionally, and I'm not able to face things as I used to face them when I was very normal. In terms of if I was whole before I went to war and I came back in a wheelchair, I will definitely affect how people see me. So it will affect me psychologically. So my self-esteem will definitely go low.
When you injure another person, you're injuring another human being just like you. Whether they are coming from your country or not. Yeah. So it's a humanity thing. So anytime you point a gun at someone, it's some conscience of should ring on your mind.
Be kind to those people that you find anywhere around the world, because you don't know where someone has been or what wars they have been to.
We take a short break, but we'll be right back with more. Don't go too far.
'Cause we're differently abled, differently.